matches to worry about, though, all right?
What do we got?
Man, first
Where's
up,
that
man.
Calvin Austin one?
Oh, yeah. Listen, Deke, when you was talking, I said, oh, we on the same page, baby. All right, I'm going to get to the Calvin one, though. But first off, man, Ronnie Stanley. Why him? Because this is the one where Alex Highsmith continues to win. This is the one where we talk about the consistent pressure that he provides on the backside. Why do we need that? Because they're going to give a ton of attention to TJ Watt. They do it every single time we play them. But that's why Highsmith dominates that backside, and he matches up extremely well, and his statistics in these matchups also reflect that. We don't got to speculate. We've seen this one, but for it to continue, this is the way that we got to continue it, man. So Highsmith got to get after it in terms of Ronnie Stanley. Next up, I'm glad Deke has said it, man. It's less about, hey, yo, how we stop Lamar, man. No. Stop this run game. Stop them, make them one-dimensional, and if he plays like Jalen Hurts, Deke, I'm with you. If he plays like Jalen Hurts, then great. He hasn't done it just yet. So why take any other approach until he's proven that he can do that versus us? Because our pass rush, our corners, our disguise has continued to give him issues. So why change that, man?
Worse receivers, worse weapons.
I would also agree with that
Eagles
as well. Absolutely. So with that being the case, man, Derrick Henry is priority number one, man. We know he's big part of it. Him, Lamar, that running game combo. But it's going to roll down to obviously Patrick Queen, Landon Roberts, Peyton Wilson. All three of those guys made plays last time we faced those guys, not just in the running game, also in the passing game. We obviously remember Peyton Wilson had the heck of an interception. But that's got to be big, man, for those three dudes, man. We got to smash this run. Make that part of their game the same way we saw last week. That was null and void. It was one-dimensional. Make them be like that. And I think that we're definitely capable of that. But I want to see how they act once that happens, man. From there, man, we know they got Zay Flowers. Deke talked about him. I mean, that's their best target. That's priority number one for Lamar when he wants to throw the ball. So with JPJ, when you match up with him, man, this is not A.J. Brown. We're going to be talking this way different conversation that we out of here and we like, yo, man, he cooked JPJ. Oh, man, he had 100 on him. Nah. Damn, we ain't trying to talk like that. That isn't the case this week, all right? This is a matchup where, yeah, you got to be the guy in this one, man. Zay is cool. Zay proven it to you yet?
No, I kind of like JPJ better against Bateman, but if we're not going to have Jackson out there, we might have to put him on Zay anyway.
Yeah, that's my thing. I'm like, I think they put a
I think he could probably lock him up at the line of scrimmage if he's smart about how
his reroute game, man.
how
the way that he gets his hands on him, and this receiver in terms of Zay Flowers, he's nowhere, and even Rashad Bateman as well. Neither one of these guys are as big or physically imposing like A.J. Brown. So when you look at how JPJ was rerouting A.J. Brown with the jam, you see A.J. getting hit, and it's just he can recover because of how big and strong he is. These receivers aren't like that. So when we're talking about that jam, that should look a lot more effective and should obviously help him out a lot more, which it has when we're talking about him in these matchups specifically since he's been a rookie in this league, man. Every time he's been in this matchup, he's looked pretty good. All right. Next up, though, after that, man, what up, Broderick? Come on, baby, because you're going to draw their best pass rusher. I'll put it in air quotes. Kyle Van Noy. He has 9 sacks for them right now. Didn't
he have 8 sacks the first month of the season or something?
Yeah, dude. Like, this is how he is. Like, he's going to stumble across one. He's always going to be in the right position. He's not a true, like, pass rush bag. I could beat you inside, outside, all these moves. But he is a good player. He is fundamentally sound. So, for Broderick, if you are not finishing the play, yeah, Kyle's a guy that will make a play. He'll make a sack. Shoot. I want to say he had a sack in our game. It was like on some like weird, I forgot the play, but it was like a weird just, yo, how you get that layup? Like, he's that type of guy, man. But for Broderick, man, just keep that dude at bay, man, because that's the only one to actually worry about. The rest of it is going to be communicating in terms of the blitz pickup. And that's going to be on Russ. And Russ hasn't shown any lack of ability in terms of identifying who is the blitzer and who's not blitzing and things like that. So that has to continue. But the last matchup and the most important one, Deke, the one that I'm looking forward to the absolute most, Marlon Humphrey versus Calvin Austin. They play Marlon in that slot a lot right now. On occasion, we like to put Calvin in that slot when we want to take our shots downfield. That has to be the one that we cook. When they're outside, man, him versus Nate Wiggins, I don't know how much of that they're going to give him in terms of Calvin, that speed on speed. Brandon Stevens, he should be able to run by him, but at the same time, Stevens, I think, is very fundamentally sound in terms of his reroute. But when you're talking about Calvin specifically in the slot, why do I like him there? Why am I highlighting that matchup there? Because Marlon Humphrey won't be able to get hands on him. He's off the ball when he's in there or when he's in his stack alignment. And if you're free releasing Calvin Austin, Marlon Humphrey at this stage is not going to be able to run with that man the way that he's been running with people out there, man. So that's the one for me, man, where I'm just like, yo, Calvin, when we're trying to attack them vertically, because we know no GP, that's going to be the answer.
Confirmed? Do we know?
It's not all the way confirmed just yet.
I mean, I think it's
but
smart thing to do. He's been practicing. No, individual. TJ was the one that actually practiced yesterday.
I'm about to say it because, I know how media do it. They'll take the clip of my man doing individual. Like, he's out there practicing. Like, bro, that man ain't playing, bro. That's not that tempo, man. But that's just kind of how I perceived it, man. I hope I'm wrong, though. I hope I'm wrong. TJ, different convo. TJ's going to be playing,
I think I lumped them all together, but I think definitely TJ's playing. Yeah,
so that's my thing. I'm like, with no GP, Baltimore is going to look at this the same way I look at this. Man, Russ got to beat us, bro. This running game now, y'all going to have to be one-dimensional today, man. Make these receivers, hey, Russ, go put that Houdini hat on, man. Go make one of these dudes look great because we won't believe it. That's going to be their approach. But if that is the case, that means we're going to get single hots. That means we're going to get cover ones, and that's when Calvin has to take advantage of this matchup right here, man.
Mike Williams, maybe we get him the ball once or twice.
I would hope. But I'm
matched up against the rookie.
Hey, look, as much as I would love to call for it, I'm just kind of like, hey, man.
We did 2 games ago with the Browns. We got it to him like 5 or 6 times. It would have been a better stat line if it wasn't for his push-off penalties. Yeah. I just think maybe last game was weird where we were locked into a certain game plan and the script didn't involve Mike Williams for a good portion of it, and then we didn't get the ball that much in the second half and weren't able to give Mike Williams that much opportunity. Yeah. Because I'm sure if we got the ball more, we were down to 2 scores, he's out there more because we got to be passing it and trying to score at a higher clip. That's my guess.
Your guess is good as mine because, I mean, you heard my man there early in the chat. He said you might as well put Zach Frazier out there, man. So maybe he get more usage that way, bro.
Let's not have that short of a memory, though, because he was getting featured the first game GP was out. We did find a way to get him the ball.
Yeah, I think for most people, they look at it and they want it to be linear, meaning, all right, he didn't play as much at first, then he has the game-winning catch. All right, GP is out, so he gets an uptick in usage, and then it's a drop-off. It's like, yo, where is he? And I think that people have a hard time, like, just understanding that part of it, man, but it's not intentional.
I think this is the game, though. Yeah, if he don't get the ball at a legit rate this game, then I think that the cries and the concerns are at the most valid they've ever been. Mm-hmm. I think this is the make or break point. No GP against this Ravens secondary. Like, I think he matches up pretty well on the outside against whoever either Stevens or Wiggins.
Because I was like, otherwise you're looking. I know tight end's going to be big in terms of Muth. Muth is a big one, but at the same time, I can see them putting Cal Hamilton on him and saying, yo, let's play good on good. Yeah.
That's what I mean with Williams, though, the physical presence. I know Wiggins is a blazer, but if he's matched up one-on-one with Wiggins, just do a little, like, fade route or do one of those, like, jump ball type of things to Mike Williams. Back shoulder, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I think it's a good matchup for him.
I mean, the same way we talk about how teams
I would say the same thing for GP.
Yeah, heck yeah. It's like, man, we would definitely be doing the same. Like, yo, you got a young dude, like, go get him. But yeah, man. So, like I said, man, those are the matchups for me, man. But in terms of the score prediction, I got it close as well. Unfortunately, no 23, but I do have it 20-19, black and gold. Absolutely, man. It's nasty.
What, Ravens don't convert on the 2?
Basically, you know how it goes,
man. What it is?
You know how it goes, bro. Either they don't convert on the 2 or we do convert on our 2. I haven't figured it out just yet, but yeah, you know it's gonna come down right to. What was the game we won with Lamar? He lost it. Right. They won. They scored the game winning. They scored the touchdown to go down 1, and instead of kicking the field goal, went for 2, and then the play was like wacky. Yeah, and then obviously we know how the game ended this past year too, man. With earlier this year with JPJ, man, forcing it. It looked like they were out of whack on that one too. Now that I think about it, every single time it's like them situations, they look like flustered.
Yep.
Yeah. But that's why I got a 20-19, man. Until I see that game that I'm asking, talking about the law of averages. Until I see that, I can't predict it, man. So
easy decision to
man.
bench Lamar for your fantasy
No,
team,
because
right?
he could still.
If that's what you're predicting. I mean, 19 points.
That's 2 touchdowns for him, though. He might be.
We knew you were talking about Derrick Henry getting those touchdowns.
Well, I might flip it. I haven't decided just yet, man. It's like I said, it's a lot that I got to work through in my mind. Okay, yeah, it's a lot that I got to work through, but. Lamar got me out of last week,
that
bro.
matchup, man. Like you said, Giants are already Cancun on 3. Penix is playing for something.
Listen, Penix wouldn't have got me out of that.
Falcons are playing for the playoffs.
Penix won't go get me out of that matchup, man. Amon-Ra St. Brown, he won't go get me up out of that matchup, bro.
No, it's just the right thing to do as a Steeler guy, you know.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, it was filthy.
You got to bench the Ravens.
It was filthy. I said, "Oh my God, what is this? Like, why are you doing this?" But a band of good fellas, a pit guy, a grittier, and a rat bird, and a Buffalo running back found a way to just get little Arthur up out that quarterfinal, man. I ain't want to lose in the wild card. I'm just trying to win in advance. I'm trying to be like the Steelers. That's it.
You don't want to be like Tua.
You feel me? I just want to win in advance. That's it, man. Just get me out the stadium, man. That's it. There. You see the DraftKings Sportsbook logo because today's show is brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook, only the top-rated sportsbook and app in all of North America. North America. I did it again. But they are safe, secure, and more importantly, they are reliable. And the beautiful part when you're talking about DraftKings is we got promo codes, baby. Promo code is MOATS. When you use that and you download the app, you make your first bet $5. You'll get $150 in bonus bets instantly back to you, man. It's a awesome concept. I mean, who doesn't like that? And it'll definitely make it even more exciting for you when you're potentially trying to get some of them wages to go your way, man. All right. But we also can understand that at times you can get lost in the sauce. Might even develop a gambling problem. Showed if you're living in New York, you see it's the number that you could text. But for everybody else, the digits to dial are 1-800-GAMBLER.